So, a warm welcome to all of our spectators and fans watching from wherever you may be, whether you're in India or whether you're down under in Australia in Brisbane. It is match number 6 of the Bhausaheb Bandodkar Memorial Trophy. It is the big game of the day. Brisbane Roar against FC Goa, live from the Fatorda Stadium here in beautiful, I was going to say sunny, beautiful rainy Goa. Both teams started with wins 5-1 for Brisbane against Dempo and 4-0 for Goa against Sporting Club de Goa. So it's all to play for to see who will today qualify for the semi-finals. And in the last match game, one of these two sides will have to find a win against either Sporting Club de Goa or Dempo. Brisbane Roar coming into the ground, getting ready for this match.
Look, we don't try and change too much. We can't control the weather, and we certainly can't control how goals are set up. But what we can control is, our principles and our formations, our structures. We're looking for a really positive performance. We know Goa are a very good team. With some very talented individuals, and based on what I saw in the first game, they're very well coached. A very structured team. So it should be a very good game. Look, I think the team, I'm a big believer of the team that controls the ball wins the game, and I feel like, if we can impose ourselves on the game and have a lot of possession and a lot of field position and try and pin Goa back, then I feel there's some areas we can exploit. But, on the same flip of the coin, when they have the ball, they're a very talented team, so we have to defend really well and make sure our defensive structures are very tight. I think it'll be one, in moments. Look, to be honest, I don't like to look at it like strong or weak. We have 22 players here. They're all very important. They all bring different attributes. I felt like we put out a strong team last week. Obviously, we made some tactical changes as well with 10 men, which worked, and that was nice. But we have a strong team and a strong bench. We have a couple of boys with some small, niggles, a little bit tight, a little bit sore. But I'm telling them they have to toughen up and go again. So, it's tournament football. We have a great opportunity, at a beautiful stadium. The people have been fantastic to us. So, everyone's happy and healthy. So we go out there nice and positive and look to try and get 3 points. Thank you very much, my friend.
So Ruben Zadkovic there, the head coach for Brisbane Roar, looking to be positive right from the get-go and looking to dominate possession against Goa. He did say that the team that dominates possession will more than likely be the winners of this game. So now we are going to speak to Sergio Lovera, the head coach for FC Goa, to see what he has to say about his Australian opponents here today, the Brisbane Roar, a very, very tough team to play against for FC Goa and Sergio Lovera. Sorry, Manolo Marquez. Oh my God. Sorry, guys.
No, I think every game is different. I don't think that because we won for the same number of goals, I think that the game is nothing with. We cannot compare both games, no. Then it's a very good game for us because we are facing one team in. From A-League in Australia, and it's a good test for us, good game for our pre-season, and good game to try to qualify for the semi-final in Bandodkar. Yeah, we will. But even not only for the weather, I think we are in pre-season. It's difficult to play 2 consecutive games in 3 days. Same that next game we will change players, I tell you now. And today we play practically, there are eight different players that if I compare with the last game, yes. Okay, thank you very much.
So I apologize for that, guys. I'm still stuck in pre-COVID era, as our YouTube commentator Little Sheep says. Well, it is Manolo Marquez and not Sergio Lovera. I do apologize for that once more. My mind was elsewhere. Macklin Frake, Corey Brown, Benjamin Warland, Marcus Verkranes, Walid Shur, Berenguer, Thomas Waddingham, Van der Sar, Keegan Jelasic, James O'Shea, and Benjamin Halloran. On the bench, Lakis, Ozzy, Durrington, Zimarino, Zabala, McNichol, Acton, Burke-Gilroy, Harrington, Lofthouse, and Kaletti. The head coach, Ruben Zatkovic. Strong team for the Brisbane Roar. And for FC Goa, I am getting absolutely trolled here by people on our YouTube chat. I know it's Manolo Marquez. I made a slight mistake there, guys. Apologies for that. So for FC Goa, we have Ashdeep Singh, Kal McHugh, Dayan Drazic, Armando Sadiku, Mohamed Yasir, Odey Thabala, Onainda, Boris Tangjam, Rolin Borges, Borja Gonzalez, Akas Hangwan, Jay Gupta. On the bench, Sanatomba, Bob Jackson, Nemil, Bryson Dubin, Nim Dorji, Katimani, Alan Saji, Ayush Dev, and Hamad. Head coach Manolo Roca. Oh, Manolo Marquez, however you wanna say it, guys. So Brisbane Roar against FC Goa. I'm joined here by my co-commentator Nicholas Chirwa all the way. He's come all the way to Goa from Lajong. Nicholas, welcome. How are you, my friend?
Hi, Joel. Thank you so much. And I'm from Shillong, by the way, and not from Lajong. So.
Oh my God, I am absolutely done today. I'm gonna get roasted. No. Seriously, I'm gonna get roasted.
All right, no worries. So there you go. That's Brisbane Roar FC versus FC Goa. It's going to be an exciting game for sure. Both the teams had really thrashed the opponents. Brisbane had thrashed Tempo 5-1, and Brisbane had thrashed. It was Sporting de Goa 5-1, and FC Goa had thrashed Tempo 4-0. So let's see what is installed for us. Your thoughts on this game, Joel?
I think the weather is playing with our heads today, isn't it, Nick? I mean, we're both making mistakes that we usually don't mistake. You know, don't make me. Oh my word, guys! I should quit right now. I really should seriously quit right now. Well, I think that the Brisbane Roar are going to be a bit too strong for FC Goa. Someone here on the YouTube chat is saying, Abdul Jahil is saying, bro, you should say Zico as a Goan coach. Guys, come on. I'm not going to go all the way back to the start of the ISL years ago. My word. But again, guys, I do apologize for the error there. It's not Sergio Lovera, it's Manolo Marquez. And yeah, it is my mistake, my bad. But I do own it, so no worries. I will get roasted. I know that. It's perfectly fine, guys. I take it like a man. So, we are ready. It's Brisbane Roar against FC Goa. Oh my word. Glad I said that correct. Vector X, of course, the ball sponsor, the ball brand for this game. And both teams coming up. Brisbane Roar in orange and Goa in blue. Well, what do you make of this game here in the Fatorda, Nick?
Right, just like you said, Brisbane Roar could have the edge over FC Goa, but anything can happen in the game of football. So let's wait and watch. And it's Brisbane Roar in front of the screens in the customary orange colors, and FC Goa in blue, white. And let's see who will come out table toppers from this, because anyone who wins this game will have an edge to enter the semi-finals. So what do you say, Joel?
Yeah, I mean, I do believe that, like I said before, Brisbane Roar are favourites for this game. They have a very, very good side. And they're playing Shore, Berenguer, Waddingham, Van der Sar, Jelasic, O'Shea, Halloran. Halloran, of course, 6 times capped by Australia. So they have some very talented players here, the Brisbane Roar. And FC Goa also are not falling behind. Of course, Ashdeep Singh and Odey, Akash Sangwan, Jay Gupta, McHugh, Drazic, Boris, Borges, Borja, Sadiku. I mean, that's pretty much their ISL starting team, if I'm not mistaken. So this is going to be a battle of two teams that are playing and are fielding very, very strong sides. So it's going to be interesting to see how the Indian side fares against an ISL team. I mean, sorry, against an A League side. Is it going to be a cakewalk for Brisbane Roar? Is it going to be a win for Goa? I mean, this could potentially show us the level that Indian football is at. This kind of game. We're going to have a 1 minute silence because obviously the ex-sports minister for Goa passed away today. Our condolences from the Sportscast India team. So we are going to have a 1 minute silence. So, well, after the 1 minute silence, we are ready to rock and roll. I am alongside here my co-commentator Nicholas for what should be a cracking game of football today between two talented sides in FC Goa and Brisbane Roar. As customary, Nick, what is your score prediction for this game?
I'll go for Goa 2-1.
Well, that's brave. Goa 2-1. I am going to go for a Brisbane Roar win. It's going to be a 3-0 win for Brisbane Roar, I think. Let's see what happens here today at this particular venue, the Fatorda Stadium, of course. As we already saw, the refereeing quartet and the match commissioner, Egidio Francisco da Costa. So this is going to be interesting. It promises a lot. So let's see how Manolo Marquez's men, I got that one right this time, fare against the might of the Roar, the Brisbane Roar. 7 o'clock now on the dot. The match is about to start here at the Fatorda. And I know, I am going to be absolutely roasted by everyone after that prediction that I just made. But you know what, guys? It's fine. I can take it. No issue. Absolutely perfect. I mean, Nick, I know you want to be, you want to create a fan base in Goa, but yeah, you said 2-1 for Goa. That's brave. I really mean it. That's brave. I think the Brisbane Roar are going to be too strong today. Well, early on, Brisbane Roar already on the attack. You can already see it, already inside the first 20 seconds of the game. You can see, Nick, that the
Yep.
tempo of the game is significantly higher than we saw between Dempo and Sporting Club de Goa, isn't it?
Yeah, you're right. I mean, the first shot itself has gone into the half of FC Goa, but here you go. Look at Brisbane. Roar, I mean, really taking it steady now. Probably in their heads, they do have that upper edge playing in the A League versus the ISL team. But nevertheless, it's a game of football. And
Here come the Roar, though. Here come the Roar, though. Cross coming in. offside. It is a game of football, Nicholas. Thank God it is. But I mean, some games, obviously, football is so unpredictable, isn't it? And of course, uh, I have said that Brisbane Roar are going to win this game because I firmly believe that they have a stronger side. I mean, let's not kid ourselves. Australian teams usually in the AFC Cup and AFC Champions League, they usually reach the latter stages of the competitions. So let's not kid ourselves here. Yes, I mean it's what it is, and there's no problem in admitting it. But I would be delighted. To be fair, I would be absolutely delighted if FC Goa do manage to somehow sneak in a win here, because it would mean that Indian football, which I am a firm believer and a firm backer of it, will be growing. And that's what we all want. Whether you're an FC Goa, an Odisha fan, a Chennaiyin fan, whether you're from Dempo, Gokulam, Kerala Blasters, it doesn't matter. You want Indian football to continue growing. And a win for Goa will mean exactly that. Chance here, though, for Brisbane Roar. Ball into the Goa box. Cleared away for a throw. And what do you say about that, Nick?
Right. Yeah, yep. You said it right. I mean, yes, a win out here for FC Goa. You can imagine what will be the newspaper headlines for tomorrow, at least in Goa, if not all over the country. I mean, probably predicting on that, the Gores defeating the Oars. I mean, that could be one of the headlines for the papers for tomorrow. But let's wait and watch. We still have another 88 minutes to go. Anything can happen. And
I'm sure my good friend Marcus Merguliao will be firmly watching this game and getting ready to put pen to paper and write down his thoughts on this game between Goa and Brisbane Roar. Like I said, it is going to be a barometer as to where Indian football can be measured. This is the kind of friendlies, the kind of games that Indian football teams should be trying to get as much as possible, as much experience as they possibly can get. Cleared away by Arshdeep Singh, not particularly well, but the ball rebounds there for FC Goa in the center circle. Ball now for Armando Sadiku. Sorry, that's number 8. That is Drazic. They kind of look alike from the back. What do you make of Armando Sadiku moving from Mohun Bagan to FC Goa here and playing against or playing for Manolo Marquez? What do you make of that?
well, probably he's looking to change places. Probably he's looking for greener pastures, and I think it's a good move. Armando Sadiku coming in to a fresh place like Goa. Probably he knows. He has played for Mohun Bagan, and he knows what it is like to play in the ISL. And under the able so-called coaching abilities of Manuel Roca, he knows he can learn a lot. And it's always a learning experience, no matter which player you are. I mean, for the likes of Messi and Cristiano Ronaldo, wherever they go, they still are learning something new. So I guess this will be a good learning experience for him as well.
Well, certainly will be, and it's going to be a corner kick now for the Brisbane Roar. They are on the ascendancy, as you see, a pick there of... not Sergio Rivera, guys. I'm just playing with you guys. That's Manolo Marquez. Corner kick now for Brisbane Roar. It's going to be an in-swinger. Nicely flighted in to the back post. And that's easily saved there. The head by Walid Shur. Easily saved there by Arshdeep Singh, the goalkeeper for FC Goa. Of course, Arshdeep Singh has won the I-League with Minerva Punjab when they were crowned champions in the 2017-18 competition. I was a technical director back then of that club. Yours truly.
Wow.
Incredible experience that was. So it was kind of a eye-opening experience. My first ever experience in Indian football was winning the I-League with Ranjit Bajaj, the colourful Ranjit Bajaj, to put it lightly. Ball now for FC Goa. That's number 8. That is, again, Drazic finding himself in a good position the number 8 midfielder, but a good interception that was by the Brisbane Roar, number 17, Van der Sag. Ball for Shur, the Lebanese international player, Walid Shur, playing for Brisbane Roar. Some international players playing for Brisbane Roar. Ben O'Halloran, of course. Jay O'Shea in the past played for Ireland. And we have Shur playing for Lebanon. So also India, of course, have Indian players, experienced players. Borges and Jay Gupta and Ashdeep Singh and so forth. So it is a match that has experienced internationals alongside here.
You're right.
So,
And
yeah, go on, Nick,
sorry.
please.
When you did mention Van der Sag, for a while I did thought, was it Van der Sar? And well, I did look at the start list again. Yeah, okay, it was Harry Van der Sag and not Van
Van
der
der Sar
Sar.
Van der Sar is almost 55. I'll be very surprised if he's playing here. You know, as an outfield player, not as a goalkeeper.
You're right. So here is Brisbane Roar out there. I mean, they've only had 2 occasions coming in and attacking FC Goa. Probably the first few minutes they'll be studying their moves, studying which positions do they play the most, and then go for the attack. But let's wait and watch. You may never know. FC Goa may have the answer to that.
So we are live on our YouTube channel here at Sportscast India and of course on FIFA Plus. If you do want to interact with us here on our YouTube channel, Sportscast India, remember hashtag Ask the Commentator, hashtag Ask the Commentator, and we will be reading your messages. I do have the game just in front of me, and I am reading all of your YouTube comments on our link, on our feed. So I will be picking the comments that, you know, or the questions that are most intriguing for us as commentators and as professionals here doing this game for you guys. It is the Brisbane Roar, of course, against FC Goa. So just remember, hashtag Ask the Commentator if you do want to interact with us. But guys, do keep it kosher, please. Keep it as professional as you possibly can, because at the end of the day, we are enjoying this beautiful game of football. We don't want any issues with regards to our live streaming. That goes out of play for a throw-in for Brisbane Roar. It is still 0-0. Very few clear-cut chances for both of these teams yet, but the tempo, the passing accuracy, the control of the game is mostly with the Roar, isn't it, Nick?
Right, as you can see, I mean, the first 10 minutes or so, I mean, you've had the Brisbane Roars really taking over the game. But as you look at the scoreboard, it has been even Stevens for now. And FC Goa really also pumping in hard. And they also know a win out here for Manuel Roca's side will boost not only FC Goa, but the entire tournament's morale as well.
Of course, it would mean a massive thing for Indian football, for Goan football. It is absolutely fascinating to see whether they can actually manage to somehow surprise and sneak a victory against Brisbane Roar. So, for all of you guys asking where the crowd is, it has been raining cats and dogs here in Goa for the last 3 or 4 days. And even though the weather was relatively okay-ish today afternoon, it did start to pour down again between the game of Dempo and Sporting Club de Goa. So, there are a lot of areas around the Goa region that are flooded, and there's rivers overflowing and so forth. So, there is that kind of situation and problem happening around Goa at the moment. So that is perhaps one of the main reasons as to why there are not a lot of people at the ground at the moment watching this game, because otherwise during the ISL competitions, this game, you know, this ground is absolutely rocking when FC Goa play at home. So that is the main issue that we're facing at the moment in Goa. So just clarifying everything for all of you guys, especially our Australian followers and viewers watching from down under, just in case you know. There are some fans, of course. You can see the FC Goa fan club there, but of course, they are a handful. Um, the weather, Nick, plays a big effect on this game, hasn't it?
Yep, it did. I mean, it has done. I mean, I was really expecting a good crowd to come over and see this game, but probably just like you said, in the first match, I mean, in the earlier game today, everybody would like to sit back and relax at their own sofa, uh, you know, sip in some coffee, some samosa, and all that, and enjoy this game. If I was in Goa, I would really love to come and see this game. Let it be it was raining or not. But yep, like I said before, to each his own, and be it from any comfortable position. And here comes Brisbane Roar, easily tackled away by FC Goa out there.
Well, that was an opportunity there for the Brisbane Roar. They do have more possession, but FC Goa are holding their own so far inside 13 minutes. You know, I've been asked a question here by Anupam Chakravarti. Is the ground good enough to host an A-League team? Of course it is. There is nothing wrong with the ground. I'm pretty sure down under, you know, that they also face similar situations like this when it rains. So the ground is in perfectly good conditions. So there is no problems with the ground at all. Of course, when it rains, any ground around the world will have, will kind of slow down a little bit. But that happens everywhere. So throw in now for Brisbane Roar. 13 minutes in this match. Still deadlocked at 0-0. Both teams fielding strong lineups, strong starting 11s. Ball now for the Roar once more. There's a lot of intensity by this FC Goa side, isn't there, Nick? There's a lot of running and a lot of tackles flying in, 50-50s. I think that's very important that the 50-50s and those duels are won by the home side to try and give their fans something to rally behind, because the possession of the ball most of the time inside these first 30 minutes have been controlled by Brisbane Roar. So, you know, those duels are very important for FC Goa to try and win. Ball now in the center circle. This is Borja, number 6.
Right, you're right. I mean, Joel, yep. And here comes a free kick in favor of FC Goa. Players of Brisbane Roar arguing out there, but referee out there, Tejas Navgankar, making sure that I have the last word out here. And here comes FC Goa with the ball. It is jersey number 26. That's Borja Gonzalez. What can this Spanish blood do? And probably it's raining again, or am I listening to something else?
You're probably imagining things. No, I'm just kidding. It is kind of raining here in Goa. Ball gets played in, and that's a poor free kick. I've been asked by some people whether this Borja Drazic combination is any good. The way I've seen it, they complement each other. Drazic is a more energetic player. Borja is a more technically gifted player. So in that sense, they do complement each other nicely. So it's a decent combination so far. Expecting much more of Drazic though, as the season goes on. So that is something that is going to be quite interesting to see how that works.
Correct. And a throw in favor of Goa. And yeah, that's a good question. I'm looking at one of the chats. They're asking, where is Mohammad Yasser? Jersey number 10. And we haven't seen him. He's playing in the first 11 for FC Goa as per the start list, but we haven't seen him on pitch.
Well, he must have vanished from the lineup then. There must have been some late addition or exclusion due to injury or something that we are unaware of at the moment. That's good football there by the Brisbane Roar. And ball goes straight to Ashdeep Singh once more. So we see here Ruben Zatkovic, the head coach for for the Brisbane Roar. He was talking about the passing football and his combinations and the way that they want to dominate possession. Is that something that is going to be key and crucial in this game? The team that dominates the ball was going to be the team that eventually wins the game?
To a certain extent, yes, but you may never know. We've seen a lot of games in the past where they dominate a lot, but they still can't press and they still can't win the game. So it's two sides of the coin with that kind of a statement. There's always an exception. But yes, at this moment, just like you've said, Brisbane have really made the early breakthrough, but have not quite yet tested Arshdeep Singh till now.
Well, that's the most important thing. I mean, you can pass the ball all around that you want, but if you don't test the opposing goalkeeper, it's absolutely pointless. I remember a game years ago when I was a teenager, or when I was younger, obviously, and it was Celtic against Barcelona. And Celtic had, I think it was 12% possession of the ball. Barcelona had 88% possession. Celtic had 2 shots on target. They scored 2 goals. Barcelona had 35 shots on target. They scored 1. Celtic won 2-1. So football is a funny old game, guys. It really is. Brisbane Roar went out with a free kick, and that is an offside in the end. But yeah, as I was saying, football is a funny old game. You can dominate possession. You can have all the shots on target that you want. But if you don't put that ball in between those 3 goalposts, it is absolutely pointless. So it's so important that you create the opportunity, and then after creating the opportunity, that you actually manage to put the ball into the back of the net. Otherwise, no matter what happens, the opposing team will always, always, always have an opportunity. And it's just been confirmed to me that Bryson has been introduced to the game instead of Yasir. So Bryson in for Yasir. A ball with FC Goa. Cross coming in to the
Oh.
back post. That was an interesting cross coming in, but that's what FC Goa have to do more. Attack down the wing back position, down the full back position, and try and find the wing, find the cross, and try and find Armando Sadiku, who can be lethal in the box given the right service. Nick.
Right, that was really a good cross. And yes, thank you for clarifying that Bryson Fernandez has come in for Mohamed Yasser out there. And he was there at the line. Had he just touched in, FC Goa would have made that lead for sure. But it's now the ball is in possession of Brisbane with Brisbane Roar. And a little bit of 1-2 play out there.
It's good football by the Roar now. Opportunity here for Brisbane Roar. This is number 16, Waddingham. Waddingham again. Intercepted though by FC Goa. Looking now to play down the wing. It is one of Manolo Marquez's traits to try and play down the flanks. Another long ball now, this time good control, this time down the wing, offside again. So we have a message here by Justin. He's saying, love you commentators, your voice so amazing. Well, cheers for that, Justin. Even though, it's, yeah, I appreciate that. We do appreciate the love and the hate, no matter what, that we get from our supporters and fans watching this game, whether you are from India, whether you are from Goa or from any other part of the subcontinent, or even from Australia down under. You guys, you had a good day last time out against Dempo. I'm pretty sure that you fans will be wanting to have a good day also here today against FC Goa. And for all of you guys asking where we are from, this commentator duo that we have, Joel and Nicholas, well, I am from Gibraltar, the Rock of Gibraltar, tiny British overseas territory that is next to Spain. And my co-commentator is all the way from Shillong, the Scotland of the East. Am I correct, Nick?
Right, Jim. Joel, thank you for that. Yes, I come from Scotland of the East and from the hill station, a lovely hill station called Shillong, and a football-loving hill station to make it more grander. And yes, I enjoy football a lot. A lot of everyone out here love football a lot, and it was very devastating to see Shillong Lajong uh, coming out of, rather falling out of the Durand Cup semis. I mean, what a heartbreak that was yesterday. But nevertheless, it's a game of football, and let's concentrate on this game. That's Brisbane Roar FC versus FC Goa. For all of those who have just tuned in, Brisbane are playing in orange, playing across from left to right, and FC Goa in blue, white, white, from right to left.
Well, there you have Nick there with the expert analysis on the jersey colors. I love it, Nick. Absolutely love it. So, 0-0. We have people watching from, well, I have a guy here watching from the Andaman and Nicobar Islands. Interesting stuff. That's all the way down from Port Blair. Amazing. So we do have a big crowd here on our YouTube chat right now as the game continues to motor along. It's still 0-0 between the Brisbane Roar and FC Goa. 22 minutes. Mistake though by Arshdeep Singh on the clearance. Ball now again for the Brisbane Roar, looking for Walid Shur. This is number 26 O'Shea. Ball down the wing. Looking to take on his counterpart there. Cross coming in. There's no one on the back post. And that is how the cookie crumbles. So there was no one at the back post there. Another good move, build-up play by Brisbane Roar, but there was no one, absolutely no one down in the back post. And, well, Shikuba Kwaman is actually messing with us because he's saying, well, he's watching from Mars. Well, you know what? In a few years' time, maybe 20 years' time, pretty sure our friend Elon Musk will be sending people to live and colonize Mars. So who knows? Maybe we will get streaming all the way from the red planet. In the meantime, though, we all know you're joking. Ball now for FC Goa once more. Controlling the game here, Brisbane Roar. It's quite confusing to me sometimes because FC Goa usually play in orange, and now today they're playing in blue. So sometimes I have to think as to what I'm saying because it's the Brisbane Roar playing in orange and not FC Goa. That's going to be a penalty kick or a free kick in a good position for Brisbane Roar. That's going to be an interesting moment. Free kick by Akash Sangwan, another ex Minerva Punjab player, which I had under myself when I was back up in North. So Akash Sangwan and Arshdeep Singh and so forth, a couple of others that have made their name in the ISL. Anwar Ali, of course, being the most prominent one of them all. Free kick for Brisbane Roar. Free kick coming in, shot gets blocked, and that's going to be a corner kick for the Brisbane Roar. Interesting. Another opportunity to pump the ball into the box with the Brisbane Roar players being significantly taller than the FC Goa players. We did have a chat privately before, didn't we, Nick? Well, we're going to get back to that now. Hold that thought. There's a bit of a kerfuffle happening inside the small penalty box. One of the Brisbane Roar players went down after being pushed, it seemed, because right now there are only conspiracies happening here. Pushed down by one of the FC Goa players. So let's see what happens here. But there is a bit of a problem here, and the referee is trying to control this situation. I mean, it is a friendly game. We don't want to have a Royal Rumble here at the Fatorda Stadium, although it will be a very nice setting for one. Corner kick now for Brisbane Roar. Plays it in. Another opportunity for a cross. And that goes... Wow, that was a poor cross. Well, that was not great, was it? I mean, it's been a pretty interesting game so far. Here comes FC Goa on the counter-attack. Not a good ball. Nick, back to you.
Yep, that was really not a good ball at all. I mean, he was running out there. Borja, I mean, he knew it that the pass should have been better. I mean, that could have been, who knows, that could have been the opening goal. But coming back to what you said, I mean, two chances squandered away by Brisbane Roar out there. That was really a good interception by Akash Sangwan then, preventing the goal from happening. And this is Brisbane Roar for you, wearing orange. And yep, rightly said, playing in the ISL, the customary colors of Goa are actually orange. And it's a little bit confusing as to which team is which.
Yeah, it can be confusing, can it? I mean, I had to think twice before I actually say the names of the teams. I have a question here by Sean. He's saying, hashtag ask the commentator, have you ever visited Kerala? Mate, I live in Tiruvananthapuram. So, and yes, I said it correctly, Tiruvananthapuram. For all of you guys that can't say it, it's Trivandrum. So I have been all over Kerala, my friend. Currently living here in Kerala, in Goa for this tournament though. So that's going to be, it has been a fantastic 6 games of football, 5.5 games of football so far. Another free kick is going to be another foul. And this is getting out of hand. Referee shown a yellow card to, I think, number 26, that's Borja.
Borja, yep.
Borja Herrera. There has to be some sort of control here by both of these teams. I mean, you wouldn't guess it's a friendly game, is it, Nick?
Yep. I mean, I was just about to say that you just said Royal Rumble. Probably this is way more than that. I mean, yeah.
All we need now, to be fair with you, is John Cena and The Undertaker to make a comeback. And then that would be absolutely amazing, mate. As Ruben Zadkovic there taking a gulp of that Bisleri water. So it's a yellow card for Borja Herrera. And as my co-commentator Nick rightly said, it doesn't really look like a friendly game today. Both of these teams are going helter-skelter, full metal in this match. Tackles flying in anywhere. A little bit of aggression is never bad, but you do have to control it. You don't want to have any injuries in pre-season for either of these two sides. Ball again now for FC Goa. Once more, that noise you can hear in the background, that is the rain. The rain is starting to pour once again. And what happens when we hear the rain, Nick? Rain, rain, go away, come again another day. My favorite nursery tune since I was a kid. Ball now for Arshdeep Singh. Clears away, and it's going to be a free kick though for FC Goa. Nick, over to you, mate.
Right, so there you go, FC Goa, and let's wait and watch what can they make of this. And a yellow card to Borja could be a little dicey, and the rain has really poured in out here. Well, there was another song, if I can remember. I mean, the rain in Spain falls mainly in the plain.
Wow.
Well, we're not in Spain out here.
Wow. We are even reciting poems to you guys here live on Sportscast India. Where on earth are you going to get this? Where on earth are you going to get this? Nowhere else. Only here in Sportscast India. Absolutely amazing. So, goal kick for Brisbane Roar. It will be Frecky, I'm not sure. But Freck to take this goal kick. Plays it long. Ball now recovered though by FC Goa. It's going to be another free kick. This time by Walid Shur, number 8. Referee keeps his cards in his pocket though. Was that a yellow card there, Nick?
Well, not really. Borja was really pleading out there. I mean, he should be receiving that if you had given mine. But Tejas Navgenkar, a very cool and experienced customer, he knows. There you go. He's telling him, okay, that's it. Concentrate on the game. Play the game. I will make all the decisions.
So, I've just been corrected, and I'm very happy to admit that when I make a mistake, I own it like a man. So, the goalkeeper is actually spelled F-R-E-K-E, is pronounced Freak. So, well, at least someone's getting their freak on as this ball goes cleared away there by Brisbane Roar. All the way back to Arshdeep Singh, Nick. 0-0, 30 minutes in. Who has the upper hand?
At the moment, I think both of them are equally matched. Have a look at that free kick out there. It was a good kick, but no one out there to take that ball at the right time. I mean, usually that second ball, someone has to be out there to basically take it and thump it into the goal. But unfortunately, no one from FC Goa at that position. And as you can see, rain pouring in. It is going to make the players a little bit, their life a little bit difficult. But the style of play hasn't changed at all. I mean, both the teams going in. No wonder a yellow card has already been given. Wasted that cross out there.
Freak with the ball now. Plays it out to Warland. And he's going to play the ball out. There's a bit of an injury. This is something that the Brisbane Roar, obviously, any team, doesn't matter who they are, don't really need. They don't want injuries to happen to players. Their season is starting, and they don't really need, none of the teams really need injuries occurring in a friendly pre-season tournament. Although, again, we repeat, it hasn't been friendly at all so far. So, 0-0. It's a drinks break, although, yeah, well, all you have to do is just look at the sky and you're getting wet, absolutely drenched. At least you can say there are some fans in the attendance today, as we see some of the opportunities that both of these sides have had. They've been few and far between. There haven't been a lot. As there you go. That is what started all this bad blood between both sides. Borja Herrera there with a kick. That was naughty, wasn't it, Nick?
Yeah, I could see that. I mean, Borja really kicking one of Brisbane's Roar's ankles out there. And yeah, that is a dicey area when you're playing football. No wonder he did receive that yellow card. And nevertheless, Brisbane Roar do have the upper hand at the moment. But let's wait and watch at the end of the first half what will be the score. You did say that Brisbane will thumb them 3-0. And I did give a score of 2-1 in favor of FC Goa. It doesn't look like anyone has, or rather are going for that kind of a scoreline. But let's see. You may never know. Like you said, football is a funny game.
We pump up the game. We give a good introduction, good everything, and then it ends 0-0. Armando Sadiku now with the ball. This is another opportunity. Sadiku loses possession there. Not good football there by Armando Sadiku, losing possession of the ball. The pass to him, in all fairness, was not a good ball. Now Brisbane Roar pressing high up the field, but FC Goa playing the way that Manolo Marquez likes them to play, with the ball on the ground and playing some decent football. Another opportunity there. Ball went behind for a goal kick. Nick, 34 minutes. What does Manolo Marquez have to do differently for his team to perhaps start creating opportunities in this game?
I think what I've seen is I don't see any ball coming in from the left flanks, so much so as it's coming from the right. Probably do have a fair share of the ball coming in from the left would be very appreciated. It's mostly towards the side of jersey number 42, that's Brisbane Fernandez. And there you can see that's jersey number 17 with the ball now, Boris Singh Thangjam, Manipuri fellow. Again, it's from the right flank that's coming. So probably that should change a little bit. That's what I feel. And a foul being committed out there. Most of the passes have been from the... Yeah. Go on.
The fans are not plenty, but they're making some noise here at the ground today. It's quite interesting to hear them. Just it almost feels like we're in a zoo right now. It really does. All those noises and so forth. It really does feel like we're in Goa Zoo at the moment. But we're not. We're in the Fatorda Stadium. Free kick for FC Goa. Borja Herrera to take it. Not a bad ball into the back post. Cleared away by the Brisbane Roar. And that goes behind for a corner kick. Another opportunity for Goa to test this Brisbane Roar back line. 35 minutes already in. game has gone really fast, really quick. Borja Herrera is not going fast or quick to the corner flag. As you see, one of those famous ball boys in their ponchos who look like the minions, especially when they wear those yellow ponchos. Absolutely savage. Corner kick coming in now for FC Goa. Borja Herrera to take it. Outswinger. Chance for Goa. Blocked. Oh, Borja Herrera with a poor cross. Expect more from Borja Herrera there.
Correct. That was really a poor cross. I mean, didn't expect that from him. That should have been squared probably much in a better way. Have a look at that. He knew it. He was livid with himself.
Absolutely livid. Ball for Goa in the centre circle. That's number 4. McHugh, of course, playing in that defensive midfielder position. Ball again for FC Goa now, controlling a little bit more of the game. It was a better start by the Raw, but the Goa have grown into this match considerably, to be fair. Odeo Nainda, the captain, not a good ball, and gives it back to Brisbane Raw. 37 minutes in, 0-0. Brisbane Raw were also 0-0 at half-time against Dempo, so it doesn't really surprise us that they are still level at 0-0. They had a very poor first half. It hasn't been that poor today. It's just that FC Goa are obviously a significantly better. I was going to say a tad better, but no, let's be honest. They are significantly better than Dempo. So this is more of a even Stevens game, is it not?
Right. I mean, the scoreline itself tells everything. That's a story that's been going on for the past 37 minutes, and a foul out there. Probably it'll be a throw-in, or yes, it has been a free kick.
So opportunity again now for the Raw to bring in Warland and Schur and Berenguer into the box to try and get an opportunity. It will be O'Shea, the captain, the Irishman, to take this free kick. O'Shea takes it. Decent ball in, cleared away though by FC Goa. That shot, well, not a bad effort that was, Nick.
Really not a bad effort. At last, probably Arshdeep out there probably knew he didn't have to do much. That was really the first shot probably taken. But then not to trouble him at all. He looks calm, he looks composed. There is another custodian at the bench, a former FC Goa, went to Hyderabad FC. That's Lakshmikant Kattimani. He's on the bench out there. Also have been known to play for Dempo as well as for Sporting de Goa. So he's been at the Goa circle for a long time. Brisbane Roar FC.
Brisbane Roar controlling the game, reducing the tempo of the match, and going again. That's the way that they've been playing. They tone it down for a bit, then they go again. So another long ball. Arshdeep Singh gathers. It's quite interesting, this game. It is still 0-0, but it's been a tactical game. It has been a tactical game. And so far, both Ruben Zatkovic and Manolo Marquez have drawn blanks in this match. And that's going to be a corner kick, though. It's a gift for FC Goa. Corner kick for the men in light blue. If you're joining us now, don't forget, FC Goa are in blue today, and Brisbane Roar are in orange. I do hope that the second half is more open and more end-to-end stuff, because that would be a joy to watch. Both of these sides have very good strikers, very good players moving forward, so that would be fantastic to see. Corner kick though for FC Goa. Borja Herrera once more to take it. It's a decent ball in, and Freak gets the punch in. And eventually Brisbane Roar manage to clear their lines. Second half, what needs to change from both teams' approach in this match? I'll be back with you now. Boris comes in with a cross, Sadiku with a glancing header. That's not travelling, Mr. Freak in the goal. So what needs to change in this second half for both of these sides to perhaps take a win?
Well, they're really playing at probably the natural play, or as per whatever the coaches have basically ordered them to do. But I think that they are playing attacking football, no doubt about that. But probably the finishing is not there. It's just that last two touches before they reach the goalie's area. That's probably not happening well. And FC Goa now with the ball, looking for options. That's jersey number 8, Dejan
Drazic, of course, the Serbian player for FC Goa. Both sides having some foreigners in their team, so there really isn't any excuses that these are the youth teams or the reserve teams. These are probably as good as they have at the moment for both of these sides. It is still a pre-season friendly, so again, the tempo is not still at match level yet, but we do hope that gradually they do find that extra second gear, third gear, and try and make it happen. Chance here for Brisbane Roar. That was an opportunity there, no offside, and now here comes Borja Herrera. Ooh, he got the ball there. He got the ball. The referee was in the best position there. He got the ball. And now Brisbane Roar. This is Halloran, the Australian international player. Ball for Brisbane Roar again, looking to carve an opening. Jelasic, cleared away by FC Goa though. And a foul this time for FC Goa. Couple of minutes left. What will these two coaches be telling their respective players, Nick, inside the dressing room? What will they be saying?
I think man will be saying, you have the better hand, you have the home conditions, make use of them. Nevertheless, that they are the A-League side, don't get intimidated. Probably for Brisbane, Ruben Zatkovic could be saying, okay, you're an A-League
Chance
side.
here though for FC Goa. That was an opportunity there for Armando Sadiku. Decent chance for FC Goa there. They are getting some good opportunities, aren't they, Nick?
Right. I mean, that was really, really close out there, and they've got two. As far as I'm concerned, they've got two clear opportunities, which they haven't really executed them well. But that just shows that it is coming. FC Goa are coming. Probably a goal will be seen coming in the second half. But let's see what has Brisbane or here.
Opportunity there for the Roar, cleared away eventually by FC Goa. That's a foul this time as we head on into injury time. 2 minutes of added on time in this game. 2 minutes, are we going to see anything spectacular happen, Nick?
I doubt. Probably they'll take it safe from here. They don't want to concede late into the first half, the end of the first half. Neither one team wants to do that, so probably they'll take it easy. But psychological advantage is always there when you take an early lead, and here you go.
Ooh, that's a red card. Oh my word, a red card for Halloran He has been sent off here for the Brisbane Roar. We have to see a replay of that once more, because this could provide this could prove a pivotal change in this game. We have to see this again. Let's see what Halloran does here. No, that's not a red card. I mean, wait, let's see it from a different angle maybe. It's a friendly game. It's a 50-50. That's not a red card. That's nowhere in the world a red card, Nick. What do you think about that?
Well, I second you on that. Well, it's all in the eyes of Tejas Navvenkar out there.
No.
He has the helm of things out there.
But the referee has to use a little bit of common sense. It's a friendly tournament, for crying out loud. Brisbane Roar have had 2 men sent off. He went for the ball. Oh, no. It's a yellow card. You can give a yellow card for that. No issues. Yellow card for that is perfectly fine. It's a friendly game. You know, it's not. What can I say? It's what it is, I guess. But yeah, not happy about that, I think. I mean, again, for the second game in a row, Brisbane Roar are playing with 10 men.
Well, is this a good omen or an ill omen then?
Oh, well, you know, they did thump 5 past Dempo. I'm pretty sure, you know, I mean, if I was Ruben Zatkovic and I go into that dressing room now and I'm telling my boys, look, guys, you know, they are completely against us. We've had 2 red cards in 2 games. You know, get out there now and, you know, try and win. I mean, I would use this in my halftime team talk to spur and motivate my team on. I really would. I mean, it makes sense. Anyways, guys, it's 0-0 between Brisbane Roar and FC Goa. Brisbane Roar, of course, have 10 men again. O'Halloran sent off just a minute and a half ago. So 0-0, back with you guys after 10-12 minutes. For the start of this second half, it is tantalizingly poised between Brisbane Roar and FC Goa. So we're back here for the start of the second half between FC Goa and Brisbane Roar. It is 0-0 between the two sides. Nicholas, welcome back, my friend. How are you?
Right, hi Joel, I'm good. And yep, start of the second half. Let's see what changes has Manuel and Ruben done for the respective sides. Are you still on with your prediction?
I think I am, but I'm finding it fascinating to hear the music in the background. It's just so enjoyable to watch a game of football and have the music in the background. All right, guys. So we are back here again, back for this match. Manolo Marquez's men are level against Brisbane Roar. It is still 0-0 between two of these sides. Brisbane Roar are down to 10 men. Halloran sent off for Brisbane Roar after seeing a straight red card, which we've discussed at the halftime interval. It was rather rigid, to be fair, by the referee. Corner kick for Brisbane Roar. It's an in-swinger. It's coming in. Keeper parries it away. Chance offside for the Brisbane Roar. Well, opportunity early on. Good start by the Roar. Nick?
Right, have a look at that. I mean, that was a really good ball out there. But yes, he was there at the right place at the right time. But unfortunately, it fell offside. And good call by the assistant referee on the far side. And that was a breather for FC Goa. Let's see what can they do from there. That was an early scare. No one would like to basically concede an early goal in the second half because that is a little demoralizing. But let's wait and watch what can FC Goa do from here. And likewise, what can Brisbane Roar do from there with 10 men? And just like you said, there were 10 men in the previous game. And they defeated Sporting de Goa 5-1.
Chance though for FC Goa. Good opportunity that is for the Indian side. Oh, that was so close. So close for number 42. That is Bryson. Sorry. Good opportunity that was. It took a bit of a deflection. And that nearly fell into his path. Corner kick for FC Goa. It is some confusion because, of course, Brisbane Roar in orange, which is FC Goa's home jersey. So, corner kick taken short. Borja Herrera with the ball in. That's a nice ball! Chance! Oh! So close. That was Drazic with the opportunity, I believe. Number 8, Drazic, the Serbian midfielder. Well, good start to this second half, Nicholas.
Right, very good start. As you can see, early chances from both sides. And what a ball that was. I mean, a good volley by Drazic out there. Could have finished it. Could have taken that lead. But that's a game of football. I mean, it can really be cruel sometimes. Let's see what can Brisbane do.
Well, 0-0, and already inside these first 5 minutes, we've seen more action than we saw in the first half. And that's saying something. That first half was a bit of a midfield battle. Was a tough ask to watch. Apart from that red card for Halloran, there was not a lot really happening in that first half. 50 minutes in, Brisbane Roar 0, FC Goa 0. Rather good moments in this game for FC Goa. Boris plays it all to number 4. That is McHugh. Nice ball for McHugh. Again, cleared away by Brisbane Roar. They are playing with 10 men, so this is an opportunity for FC Goa to manage to get a win against much more illustrious opportunity. Chance! Goal! Sadiku with the opener for FC Goa. The man in the right place at the right time, and FC Goa take the lead against the Brisbane Roar, and it's going just as Manolo Marquez would have wanted and loved. The Albanian striker strikes again. It's 1-0 for Goa, Nicholas.
That goal of yours, I think it has reached here in Shillong as well. I mean, if you look at that set play, have a look at that play that basically went on for that first goal. It was absolutely brilliant. One touch, everybody with a one touch, and eventually it was Armando Sadiku with that goal. Brilliant goal. What a goal that is. And FC Goa has taken a lead, just like what Manuel Roca has basically taken their lecture classes during the halftime break.
Well, Armando Sadiq was having a torrid time at Mohun Bagan. He's shifted over to FC Goa, and he scored an absolute clanger against Sporting Club de Goa, and he scored another beautiful goal. That was a team effort that was masterfully crafted by FC Goa. Like, sorry for the cliche, but they carved Brisbane Roar like a hot knife through butter. They waltzed through the ballroom, and Brisbane Roar was this unapologetic bride just staring at the handsome young man that is Goa as he just waltzed his way through. It was stunning, to say the least. 1-0 for FC Goa. And this is now an uphill battle for Brisbane Roar. They're playing against a very, very good side in FC Goa, who have their tails up, are leading 1-0, and they're being absolutely superb right now, the Indian side. I mean, it's fantastic. It really is. FC Goa 1, Brisbane Roar 0, and both teams have their full complement of players, so there's no excuses here right now.
Right, you're right. I mean, one man down though. Could that be one of the excuse that is basically giving them that early lead? But a game of football, you will always have your fair share of so-called insecurities, and that is what is happening to Brisbane Roar FC at the moment. But well, we still have more than half an hour's time of play. Anything can happen.
Anything can happen in this beautiful sport that we all love. We have 3,500 viewers and supporters right now watching this game on our YouTube channel and on FIFA X. Here comes Brisbane Roar. Nearly a moment there for Brisbane Roar. They come again. Another chance. Saved by Ashdeep. Oh, it's a free kick. Oh, the Brisbane Roar feel hard done by here by the referee, Tejas Navgankar. And he's going to show a yellow card for protestations. Calamity for Brisbane. They thought they leveled, and they're being brought back down to earth with a bang, Nicholas.
Right, so that was Thomas Waddingham being shown the yellow card. Have a look at this play. Good pass out there. And
I am unsure because the assistant referee didn't blow for an offside. So I'm really unsure as to what on earth has happened here. What has a referee seen that's a free kick? That's not a free kick. That's not a free kick. That is not a free kick, Nicholas. Is it a free kick? That's not a free kick. Maybe I have to go to Specsavers, but that, my friends, is not a free kick.
well, Jay Gupta falling down out there, and yeah, rightly so. Hence, Thomas Waddingham protesting against that decision, and Thomas Waddingham, not only him, but the referee has shown a yellow card to one of the members of the coaching staff as well.
Nah, I mean, I think, to be very fair with you, Brisbane Roar have every right to feel aggrieved about this, because I mean, it's not a free kick, man. It's a 50-50. He got the ball. Anyways, I'm pretty sure our Australian fans will say it's not a free kick. Our Indian fans will say it's a free kick. So let World War III commence between India and Australia, I guess. Anyways, we can be the arbiters. We can be the arbiters, the ones sitting on the top of the box, just dictating how things go. Offside there for FC Goa. It is 1-0 between Goa and Brisbane Roar, the home side, leading by 1-0, courtesy of Armando Sadiku, of course, who played in Mohun Bagan last year. Didn't have a good time of it there. Escaped Kolkata the way he possibly could, and is over here in Goa, scoring goals for fun at the moment. It'll be interesting to see whether he continues this good form against in the ISL. That would be an interesting thing to see, Nicholas.
Yep, that will be an interesting so-called buy from FC Goa. But at the moment, it's Brisbane Roar FC. A throw out to them. Cutting in
For the
from there.
Raw. And that is eventually cleared away by Rolin Borges. Nice looking ball there for Borja Herrera. And he was trying to feed the on runner there. But, yep. Good defending though by Brisbane Roar. 3,900 viewers now. The viewers are getting bigger and bigger and bigger as this game has the potential to be a very big upset. Here come the Roar though. The way to the pass. Not good. And the ball goes out of play for a throw-in. Do you think, Nicholas, that the Brisbane Roar have a right to be aggrieved after those two decisions, the red card and that disallowed goal?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, if I was on their side, I would be livid as well. I mean, probably in no circumstances would that be a free kick given to FC Goa. But as they say, it's all up to the discretion of the referee who is being present out there to see. He's basically, he has the first-hand view. So, yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
if I was,
he
if I
does
was in
have
their
the...
place,
Sorry, Nick. We're just
no.
trying to both, express our thoughts about that. I agree with you. I mean, it's well, anyways, football is football at the end of the day. So sometimes it happens, sometimes it goes with you, sometimes it goes against you. It is the way the cookie crumbles at the end of the day. 1-0. Goa are delighted, and the tempo is increased. Here come FC Goa again. Opportunity with a shot! Oh, what a save! Oh, he definitely got his freak on there. What a save that is. Absolute clanger of a save by Freak. What a save that is, Nicholas.
What a save. Have a look at that shot. Absolutely driving on using his right palm out there to basically make that brilliant save. Have a look at that. Full length dive, parallel to the ground. What else do you want? I mean, that is some class goalkeeping by Freak.
Oh, such a freak, aren't you, Nicholas? Corner kick now for FC Goa. Freak punches the ball away. Ball still with the Goans, the Gauls. Another ball gets played in. Cleared away once more by the Brisbane Roar. It's been a very interesting game of football, and we still have 30 minutes left, and that cross is not a particularly good cross there. 1-0. Obviously, the Brisbane Roar trailing here, playing with 10 men. We are going to see some substitutions, I guess. What do you think about this, Nicholas?
Right, so that is Jeff Lofthouse coming in for Waddingham, and that is Antony coming in for... Oh, sorry, it was Antony coming in for Waddingham. And that's Jeff Lofthouse. So 2 substitutions probably will make some... They would like to stretch their muscles a bit. Half an hour that they have. Some advice from the coach, probably to gear up, increase the tempo. I mean, that's what you are for. A-League team. versus an ISL team.
So, Namge Sharing is saying, hello, commentators. Hello to you also. You have a bit of a northeastern name. I'm pretty sure about that. It's some substitutions, of course, to just freshen the team up. They are playing with 10 men, so they do need to change things up a little bit. But Goa are happy with this result. Of course, a win for Goa, and they will be mostly qualified already for the semi-finals. Brisbane Roar will have to play against Sporting Club de Goa on Friday to see whether they will qualify or not. So that is going to be another good game of football. Here comes the Brisbane Roar. Will they make it 3 red cards in 3 games? We shall have to see on Friday. Chance here for Brisbane Roar. Cleared away by O'Day. So Lofthouse is coming for Waddingham. And Gilroy has come on for Jelicic as that ball gets played in. Oh, through the face of goal. So Gilroy has come on for Jelicic. And that eventually is cleared away by the Gores, who are now sitting back, allowing Brisbane Roar to dominate the possession. Of course, they are leading, so they don't have to go for the game. They are already in the lead. 63 minutes, and you can see Ruben Zatkovic there trying to give the ball as quickly as possible to his team, because he really does want to win this game against FC Goa. Chance here, though, for the Brisbane Roar. Eventually cleared away, though, by Goa.
That was a crucial clearance. Throw in favor of FC Goa out there. That was jersey number 17, Boris Singh Thangjam, made the crucial. Have a look at that. That was the cross in out there, and bravely put his foot out there by the Goan defenders. So 25 minutes to go. What do you think, Joel? Is Brisbane really going to come from behind?
Well, I mean, depends on the way you look at it. They do have the team to make a comeback, but FC Goa also are a pretty decent side at the moment, so it is an interesting moment here in this game. It is an interesting passage of play that we are witnessing at the moment between these two sides. Here comes the Brisbane Roar once more. It is 1-0 for FC Goa. They have been superb. They have been superb in the second half, FC Goa. You have to give credit where credit is due, always. And I think I'm fair with the credit and with the criticism. But FC Goa are playing really well right now. That's going to be a goal kick for the FC Goa side. Will you be making any changes if you were Manolo Marquez right now?
I think I'll stick to this squad for now. No changes. Probably towards the end, if another goal, if they score another goal, probably take a defensive so-called play. But yeah, for now, just stick to it. And as you can see, FC Goa are really shuffling the ball very well from right to left, left to right, and so nothing to worry about for Manuel Roca's side.
Here comes Brisbane Roar, though, on the charge. Sprays it wide. Looking for some penetration here. Opportunity for Brisbane Roar. Chance for the Roar. Into the box. Eventually FC Goa clear the ball away. Some silky football by the Roar. And here comes FC Goa now on the charge. On the counter. Oh, he tried to poke that ball into Borja Reda's path. Couldn't get it through. The Brisbane Roar continue to try and find an outlet. But let's not forget, they're playing with 10 men. So that makes it all more difficult, Nicholas.
Right, I mean, 4 defenders at the back now. I mean, compensating for 1 player. So it's like playing against. They really have to have a look at that. That was a really crucial stoppage out there by the FC Goan defenders, and one of the players from Brisbane Roar injured. I think it's the weather that is really it's very humid, and the Brisbane Roar players not used to such kind of weather. Fatigue taking place, and probably a lot of cramps that has accumulated on the muscles. So a circle and a symbol being made by both the two teams, probably listening to the different conversations. Have a look at this goal again, and what a goal that was. Armando Sadiku.
It was a superb finish there by Armando Sadiku, of course, the Albanian striker who had a stint in Levante La Liga. Didn't really materialize for him. But here he is in India. And last season he had a poor campaign, for his level that he can bring. And today, he's just these past 2 days, he's just been absolutely stunning. Armando Sadiku, he has had a change of luck, I believe, change of fortune. He was a little bit 50-50 in Mohun Bagan. The fans did not really take to him that much, but he's got all the ingredients to be a quality signing here for FC Goa. So the drinks break is over. Zabala has come on for Brisbane Roar as they continue to make the changes in this team. The Roar trying to get back into this game. 4,000 viewers right now on our YouTube chat. Manolo Marquez must be happy with his team. So Sabala has come on for Van der Sar. Van der Sar, Nicholas Van der Sar. Let's not forget, Edwin Van der Sar, of course, retired ages ago. So, interesting. Sabala, a more attacking player than Van der Sar. So a change in personnel there for the Brisbane Roar. 20 minutes left. Nicholas, tactically, if you can try, what would you change if you were the Brisbane Roar head coach Ruben Zatkovic?
20 minutes left. I think I'll just keep 3 defenders now. I mean, if that is me. And have 3 forwards on the line. I mean, it's an all-out battle now. I mean, you really need to score. It's important. And as I can hear, probably that's the rain again. Yes, it is raining. And probably the tactics will change now. Or what do you think, Joel?
Well, you didn't really say much, did you, tactically there? I mean, tactically, Ruben Zatkovic has no other option but to try and go for the win. And he's trying to do that. He's put on Sabala in the pitch, so he is trying to do that. but FC Goa can now try and hit them on the counter attack. Opportunity here for FC Goa. Flashed wide, just wide as it continues pouring cats and dogs here in Goa. It's guys, listen, if you're watching a game in Goa for the very first time, 99% of the time it's sunny, it is comfortable, it's hot, it's humid. 99% of the times, Goa is actually well, it's a holiday destination for many Indians. You got the beaches, you got the nice weather, you got everything. But these past 5 days, we have had that 1%, whereby it just continues raining and raining. Some more substitutions for FC Goa. Nicholas?
Right, as you can see now, Manuel Roca has made that change, and in comes jersey number 19, Alan Saji, making way. And Manuel thinking that, yep, Alan Saji as a forward could bring in another goal for the team because they desperately needed that. Though they have a 1-goal cushion in their kitty, but probably 1 goal is not enough. And probably fresh legs on the field will bring about a new approach. Let's wait and watch. That is Zavala. There you can see Manuel Roca urging the players, okay, you need to mark at that position. You can't just give away positions like that. And yes, that
Yellow card
was a yellow.
for Saji. He's just come on. He's just come on. And Nicholas, people are
Yeah.
asking, who is Manuel Roca? Manuel Roca is actually Manolo Marquez. We have to call him
Yep.
properly by his name. It's Manolo Marquez, not Manuel Roca. Yes. So people are getting
Okay.
confused when you say Manuel Roca, because there is another Roca, Albert Roca, of course, ex
Yeah.
Bengaluru head coach. So it is Manolo Marquez. Don't worry about that. I've had so many people complaining, not complaining, but asking, who is Manolo Roca? It's fine. It's fine, guys. It's absolutely fine. So ball is with Brisbane Raw. And now Raw have possession again. Overlapping run. That's a good one. He is, of course, Manolo Marquez, the head coach of the Indian national team also. So let's try and get his name right for all of our sakes. Ball here for Brisbane Raw. Eventually cleared away though by FC Goa. It's getting very scrappy, isn't it, Nicholas?
Yep, it is. I mean, everybody is hungry. Have a look at that. That was a challenge, and yep, given a throw in for Goa. Probably the pitch is getting wetter, making life miserable out there for the players. Probably, that's what I feel.
Yeah, well, playing in the rain is actually quite fun, Nicholas. It's actually quite entertaining, although it's not entertaining when the ball hits you, because that stings. It really does sting. Ball now again for Brisbane Roar. They are trying to level this game. They are trailing. This is freak. A lot of challenges coming in now, and the referee will have to try and control this game as best as he possibly can. 15 minutes left. The weather is certainly, as my co-commentator said, having an effect in this game. Ball for Brisbane Roar. Oh, that was a good opportunity there. That was a good ball in, Nicholas. Good chance there for Brisbane Roar.
Yeah, what a ball that was. I mean, Antony not really capitalizing on that chance that was given to him. It just went begging, but here you go. Arshdeep probably just kicking the ball out. I mean, I don't understand why, but it's a throw in favor of Brisbane Roar FC.
There's in life we don't understand why, and that was one of them, right?
Yep.
Oh, my word. Ball again now for Brisbane Roar. They are trying, they are pushing. But up till now, FC Goa defending really well here today. They are being solid, something Manolo Marquez would have been absolutely chuffed to bits about, the way that they're playing.
Throw in favor of FC Goa. So as you could hear, Rowland Borges being substituted.
Yep,
Taking it
that's an
from the back.
interesting substitution for FC Goa, and I'm glad I just stopped you when you were going to say, because yeah, I kind of guessed what you were going to say, and yeah. Anyways, ball is with Brisbane Roar, number 9. Number 3, Brown, to take this throw in for the Roar. It's not been a great display of football by the Brisbane Roar today. It wasn't a great display of 45 minutes for the Brisbane Roar against Dempo. They did turn it up in the second half, but this is FC Goa. This is completely different to Dempo. This is an ISL side. They have bags of quality all around. And, well, I think Brisbane Roar, perhaps, were a little bit too confident coming into this game. It's going to be another free kick by number 17, Boris, is going to be shown a yellow card here. Tackles are flying in left, right, and centre, Nicholas.
Yep, there you go. You can see the Boris Thangjam out there probably losing his way out, and a tackle from behind. Yep, that will earn him a yellow card, and he did. I guess an injury again, and yep. Many such injuries are happening quite often now, as you can see, Joel. What do you think are the main causes for this?
Well, that was a tackle, Nicholas. Clearly, it was a tackle at the back. And also, well, tired, maybe. The players are feeling a little bit jaded now. It is already 79, 80 minutes. It's wet, it's raining, the pitch is heavy. Obviously, when it rains, the pitch is heavy. So it's just a big concoction of different things that are happening that are maybe, you know, that's the reason why there are some players now on the floor, because it's not easy. These are not easy conditions to play football in, especially when it rains this hard, and you know it's not easy. So yeah, let's see how this last 10 minutes unfold in this game. Ball for the Brisbane Roar once more. O'Shea, the captain, looking for a little bit of inspiration from the captain himself. That's going to be a corner kick. The Brisbane Roar players are appealing for a handball, and they're complaining vigorously to the referee Tejas, who is having absolutely none of it. He's he's been consistent, I guess, in his refereeing decisions today. The referee, Corner kick though for Brisbane Roar. Remember, the Roar are playing with 10 men. Corner comes in, cleared away again by the FC Goa defence. And once again, Brisbane Roar have another chance to put the ball into the box. Another corner kick coming for the Roar, cleared away though by FC Goa. And that long ball there is intercepted by Freak, who gives the ball away again to Goa, and that's another free kick, I guess. Nicholas,
probably,
with
yeah.
around 8 minutes left, this game is still 1-0. It's still hanging in the balance. Do you think, that Brisbane Roar can perhaps do something different? They've tried everything they possibly can, and that hasn't really worked yet. So, can they do something different in this last maybe 10 minutes or so of the game to try and level this match as FC Goa come forward? Opportunity for Goa. That's going to be another free kick, I guess. So what do you think they can do different?
Well, at the style of play right now, they really look, I don't know, just like you've used that word jaded, they really look tired. I think the last 5 minutes, they really have to go all out. That's all I can say. And probably keep their heads cool. They know that they are lagging behind. And that's what happens when you're lagging behind. You tend to see that, time is really going faster. And probably playing in the rain, you need a lot of more energy. Let me tell you, it's not easy to play at least in Goan rain, of course. A clearance out there by Brisbane Roar FC. Not quite the clearance that one would have witnessed. But yeah, Joel, I can say, well, they really need to go all out. And one slight mistake from FC Goa can cost something drastic, which should not happen. But, well, you may never know. The last 5 minutes, anything can change in a game of football.
A shot again, easy enough there for Freak to gather. Well, this game continues meandering along. The feed that we are being given for the game, of course, is starting to lag a little bit, so we do apologize. A bit of a lag in the game. There is nothing we can do about that. There is a lot of rain in the air, so there is absolutely nothing we can do about that. Nonetheless, here's number 14 now for FC Goa. Playing it wide, Goa on the charge. They are beating an A-League opposition by 1-0 Goa. This is what I mentioned before, wasn't it, Junaid? The barometer that this will then put Indian football in. They will be expected now, teams like this, to compete against A-League opposition. Odisha did draw level against Central Coast Mariners in the AFC Cup not so long ago, so they can compete definitely against Australian opposition, can't they, Nicholas?
Right, they can. And this match has really shown, though obviously Brisbane Roar are playing with 10 men, so that could just be another factor that could say that, yeah, okay, FC Goa that beat them with 10 men on. But I think that's a part and parcel of the game, and there you go, another injury to an FC Goa player. Are these some delay tactics, or are these really, really genuine injuries? We still have to wait and watch.
It's very common here in India to, when you're winning a game by a solitary goal, to have these sort of tactics where the player goes down and just buys a little bit of time, slows the game down. I mean, I understand it to a certain point because you're trying to slow the game down. You're trying to just calm your whole team. But at the same time, the referee is just going to add that time on at the end of the game. So it's I mean, the game has to go on. So in that case, that's number 27 Akash Sangwan, the fullback. Ruben Zatkovic is bellowing at his players, trying to instill a little bit of courage in them as Hamad, sorry, comes on for FC Goa, number 5. So centre back, signed, I believe, from Real Kashmir in the I-League. Interesting signing, the Kashmiri player, Hamad.
Right out there, and here comes FC Goa. A lot of topple out there with Brisbane Roar players, and there you go, as you can see, and it's a foul. Free kick in favor of FC Goa, coming in from the left now. A pass. What can he make of this? That's a good cross, and is that? Oh, what a save that was by Freak. Yeah, it does sound funny.
A save by the Freak. Well, there you go.
mean,
It was a decent save also by the Freak with his feet. He's a tall fellow, so had to get down low for that. Ball for FC Goa. That's nicely done there. Nice football by FC Goa. Eventually, the Brisbane Roar managed to clear their lines there.
right. If you look carefully, technically, Brisbane Roars really are getting those spaces in between, but FC Goa are really coming at the right position at the right time to intercept that. Well, there's nothing much that you can do with 10 players. Arshdeep Singh with that clearance and free kick in favor of Brisbane Roar FC.
Last minute of normal time here as we enter the dying embers of the second half of the game. Freak to take it. Long ball forward for Brisbane Roar. Oh, couldn't get that. Couldn't get his head there. Is it a question of Brisbane Roar have been hard done by in this game, or have Goa been really good in the second half, Nicholas?
Yeah, I think kudos to Manuel Marquez Roca's side. I mean, they've really played well in the second half. They were not just pushovers, and 5 minutes of injury time being shown. They still have 5 minutes. Anything can happen. But yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, Armando Sadiku's goal, I mean, has been the separator between the two for now. Another 5 minutes to go. But you could give credits to Brisbane Roars FC's chances as well. They have not capitalized them. Else the scoreboard would have been different. So do you think the score will be the same? 1-0 till the end?
Yeah. It's going to stay the same, I believe. I mean, it's very hard now for Brisbane Roar to get back in this game. FC Goa are defending very well. They have a very well organized back line. And no. So there was a little bit of a technical malfunction here from the ground. I'm glad that's sorted out. And well, it's 1-1. No, it's 1-0. I'm pretty confused at the moment. It said 1-1 there. So has a goal been scored? I am very confused at the moment because I didn't see that happening. No, it hasn't. There you go. My eyes don't deceive me. It is 1-0 for FC Goa. Brisbane Roar fans were perhaps thinking that they had equalized the game. That's not the case. It's still 1-0 for FC Goa. Our producer trolling all the Australian fans. Oh my word. Oh, that guy's nasty. His name is Kedar, and he's nasty, trolling everyone. Oh my word. What a guy. What an absolute legend. Ball now for FC Goa. They are in the box. And, well, probably the best moment of the day. He trolled 4.5 thousand Australians and Indians. Indians were in heartbreak and desolate, and the Australians were gleaming with joy. But nah, nonetheless, it's still 1-0 for for FC Goa. What a guy. Oh, I'm going to have some serious words with him after this game. So just 1 minute left for FC Goa to hold on to a historic win and for Brisbane Roar to suffer what can be a bit of a calamitous defeat. I mean, how are they going to take this, Nicholas? How are they going to take this?
Well, this is really a difficult question to answer, but then, I mean, they know that they have probably a weaker side to play in the next game, but I think that red card did play a major role in this. I mean, no offense to the referee, but then probably this is what has cost. And let's see what has FC Goa. And that's a
Well,
foul
that's
from
another
behind,
foul. Yeah, that was a bit nasty there. Another yellow card. Well, I mean, 1-0. FC Goa are going to take the win in this game, it looks like, and there's some comments here on our YouTube chat that I'm just reading. Trippy World is saying commentators are looking more depressed than the opposition. Well, no, we're not. I can assure you we're not. I can assure you we're not. It's just that the stream is lagging also. So we're finding it hard to actually commentate on the game with a lagging stream. As FC Goa managed to win this game against Brisbane Roar, and absolutely fascinating result for FC Goa. Of course, the Brisbane Roar players are all going to the referee, having a little bit of a chat with him. Manolo Marquez shaking hands with the opposition team. So it's been quite an entertaining game, hasn't it? We've seen red cards, we've seen opportunities, we've seen disallowed goal. I mean, FC Goa winning, Nicholas. It's been kind of entertaining, hasn't it?
Yep, it has been. I mean, yep, all round. I mean, it's been good football being played by both the teams. End-to-end football. I mean, saves by Macklin Freak. Really, the one is where he was really parallel to the ground. That was really the highlight of this half, no doubt about that. But that's the
But
score as it stays.
still,
Brisbane. Yep.
yeah. Still, the freak cannot stop FC Goa Armando Sadiku. So, yeah, it's finished 1-0 for FC Goa Armando Sadiku with the only goal of the game here at the Fatorda Stadium. It has been an absolute pleasure here being with you guys watching this game. We do have more action tomorrow, of course, from Sportscast India and FIFA Plus. We do have day number 4, of course. At 4 o'clock, we have Club Deportivo Defensa y Justicia against Churchill Brothers and Orisha against Chennai and all ISL affair at 7 o'clock. Are you excited for that, Nicholas?
Yes, I am. I mean, looking forward for both those matches tomorrow. And for all our viewers, well, catch us live on the Sportcast India YouTube channel as well.
Well, guys, it's been a pleasure. I mean, I'm trying here to keep my composure, but it's been a pleasure, absolute pleasure being here with you guys for this FC Go against Brisbane Roar game. Do take care. Enjoy the rest of your evening here in India, or enjoy your sleep in Australia. It is good night for you guys, I guess, and sweet dreams for us here in India. Well, I'm pretty sure the FC Goa players are going to have a party now in their rooms. So, cheerio, fellas. It's been a pleasure, and do take care. Stay safe, and God bless you.